David Heyman.
Woo! Thank you, David!
Everybody.
Yeah!
It's great to be back in New York. I'm going to bring up to the stage some of the people who worked to make this possible. First, my producing partner, David Barrron.
Woo!
Director David Yates.
Woo! Yeah, I know.
Screenwriter, Steve Kloves.
Woo! You messed up Harry and Jimmy, though. You messed up Harry and Jimmy.
We have a few members of our cast. Alan Rickman.
Woo! Oh, shit! Snake! Woo!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Snape.
Oh,
Matthew
Snape.
Lewis.
Woo! Never! People are in the classes.
oh my
I
god!
was always disappointed.
This is all you, Jamie. You're taking pictures on video.
Draco Malfoy.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, Tom!
Oh my god! They're right in front of us.
What's up, guys?
Ron Weasley.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god!
Hermione's right there.
Hermione Emma Watson.
I'm shaking.
These books, these films are called Harry Potter.
She's crying. Oh my god!
Take good pictures.
Oh my
Like,
god, I'm shaking. Oh my god.
Thank you all for being here. I've got a few thank yous, and then I'm going to pass the mic along here. Rowling said something in London which I think is very germane. She said that you can tell a story, but you need people to listen. So thank you all for being here to listen.
Oh my god.
I'd like to thank Barry Meyer, Alan Horn, our godfather, Jeff Robinoff, Sue Kroll, Dan Feldman, and a whole host of people at Warner Brothers and their teams, because really, they've been the very best partners you could ever have. They've shown the care for these films that we, the filmmakers, have. So the films wouldn't be what they are without them. So thank you. A special thank you to executive producer Lionel Wigram, who was the person who I first sent the book and was the first person to believe. Thank you, Lionel. Over 3,000 crew work on each of these films. And they, many of them worked on each of the films over 10 years, and they became our family. So a big thank you to them and their families for having loaned them to us, and for their immense talent. Their fingerprints are on every frame of each of these films. Our screenwriter, Steve Kloves, thank you for so brilliantly capturing Joe's voice and for bringing her books to cinematic life. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We have had the pleasure of working over the 8 films with the greatest actors working in Britain, working in the world, young and not quite so young. And it has been a pleasure to watch the elder actors bestow wisdom and be so generous with the young actors. And it has been incredible to watch the young actors blossom into such fine actors and yet remain the same humble, decent people that they were when I first met them 10 years ago. A particular thank you to Dan, Rupert and Emma.
Woo!
Who really carried the weight of these films on their shoulders. And in particular, I want to say thank you to Dan Radcliffe.
Woo!
Dan really has been our leader. He's been the person who came to set and worked every single day. 264 days of first unit on this film, and a whole host working every day on all of the others. Dan, thank you for your spirit, thank you for your leadership, and thank you for your friendship.
Thank you, Dan!
My partner in crime, David Barrron, who has executive produced 2 and produced the last 4 films, and I would not want anybody else standing by my side going into battle. David Barrron, thank you. It's been a privilege on these films to work with remarkable directors. Chris Columbus, who really was the architect. He cast Dan, Rupert and Emma, and Alan, and Tom, and Matthew. He cast Stuart Craig, our designer, production designer. He helped create the atmosphere that enabled us to continue. So a big thank you to Chris Columbus. Barrron, who set us off on a new direction and is just a great filmmaker who helped us grow up. And Mike Newell, our first British director, who made a big, large entertainment not unlike himself. And last, and most certainly not least, our anchor, the person who brought us home, David Yates.
Woo!
David Yates encouraged us to look at the world afresh with each film. He encouraged us to do our best. He pushed us in the most gentle and supportive way to do better work. And he mined every frame for the humanity that is in each of the films. He is a great director, and I think in this last film has made a great film. So thank you, David. And to echo Barry Meyer, we wouldn't be here were it not for Joe Rowling.
Woo! Oh, yeah.
Thank you for the gift of your books, for making red hair and spectacles really cool. And for making this the most memorable of decades for so many people. Thank you for your friendship, and thank you for allowing us to make these films.
Woo!
And lastly, on a personal note, I want to thank my wife Rose, my 4 stepchildren, Roby, Florence, Olive and Hector, and my son Harper, who have who know that I spent more time with Harry Potter than I have with them. I'm coming home. Thank you for making this decade so much more special than it would have even been possible without you. Thank you.
You've waited long enough to see this film, and David said everything that needed saying. I'm just very proud to have been a part of this extraordinary cinematic event with this bunch of extraordinary people. So thank you, everybody. I've had a ball.
Guys, just very, very briefly, just 2 thank yous actually, which encompass so many things. First of all, fundamentally, we took this film to Chicago. It's a ritual as we make these movies where we test it with a recruit audience. And we did that a few months ago. It's an important process for us. We're able to see at a very early stage if the movie's working or not. And we get people to fill out test cards. And one test card stays in my memory profoundly. It was a young girl. She ticked a few boxes, said she liked this bit, that bit moved too slowly. And she liked the movie very much, but at the bottom she said 2 words. She said, "Goodbye, childhood." And I think what you're about to see tonight is the end of a 10-year journey. And thank you, David, for introducing me into this world, for bringing me on board. DB for being there every step of the way. For a fantastic cast, Alan, Matt, Dan, Emma, Rupert, and everybody else. Especially to Dan, yesterday. Especially to Dan yesterday. I saw Dan on Broadway yesterday. And it was inspiring, and 6.5 years of the pressure of making 4 Hollywood movies lifted from my shoulders as I saw this young man sing and dance his heart out. And it was a beautiful thing. So thank you for showing that there's much life after Potter. We've all worked incredibly hard in the last 2 years on this film, every single day, changing things, refining things, improving things. It's been our film for the last 2 years, and tonight it's your film. So please enjoy it. Woo!
See the film at this point.
No, keep talking.
We'll all be brief, but I just want to say a huge, heartfelt thank you to all of you. It has been an incredible 10 years. It's, you know, every frame of not only this film, but every film that we have made will be combined, will be linked with so many memories of my teenage years and my childhood, and I am happy to say that I will look back on it all with just nothing but incredible fondness and happiness. It has been an amazing, amazing journey, and yeah, thank you very much. And tonight, it's yours. Woo! Woo!
This is my favourite place in the world to watch these films because you are such a generous and warm audience. Yeah, you're so kind, and you've really embraced the series and embraced us, and I'm very, very grateful. It's been an absolute privilege and honour, and I'm going to miss it very much.
Wow. This really is it, isn't it? Thank you. Yeah, I mean, just to echo everyone, really, just thank you for everything over the years, and I'm going to miss all of you. It's a very special film, and I just really hope you enjoy it, and yeah.
Yeah, I shan't reiterate what all these people have been saying, but a huge thank you, and obviously enjoy the film. We're very excited. I love you too! Here we are, can we walk off?
There's Dan. There's one of the aisle. Are you ready, Jamie? I'm crying. Thank you!